Good morning. Today we're going back to 1998 and a film called Waking Ned. Now, this is a film set in Ireland, in a small village of only 52 people, and someone appears to have won the Irish National Lottery, according to two of the older men there anyway, Jackie O'Shea and Michael O'Sullivan. But who has won? Well, together with Jackie's wife Annie, they try to find out. They go on to the local post office and ask the postmaster there to list who has bought a lottery ticket. And they decide to hold a chicken dinner and invite everybody on that list. Because, well, surely the winner's going to be on that list and therefore will be at the dinner. However, at the dinner, and even after the guests have left, there's still no clue as to who the lottery winner is. Except Annie realises that there was one person on the list who did not come to the dinner, Ned Devine. Now, although as a recluse, perhaps this is not surprising that he did not attend. Jackie decides to go, even though it is late at night, to see Ned. What Jackie finds when he gets there is Ned sitting in an armchair in front of his television, holding a lottery ticket and smiling. Unfortunately, he's dead. Now, Jackie dreams that night, or so he says, that Ned wants to share the prize with his friends as he has no family. Therefore, he and Michael go back to Ned's house. Jackie and Michael go back to Ned's house to get Ned's personal information to claim the winnings with. Meanwhile, a subplot is also occurring. Pig Finn is a pig farmer. Maggie O'Toole is who he is interested in, but she is not so interested in him. And this situation has been ongoing for quite some time, it seems. Anyway, the Irish National Lottery are soon called to put in the claim, and an inspector, Mr. Kelly, soon arrives to see Ned. Jackie has to obstruct Kelly to buy some time, so Jackie takes him round the houses instead of straight to Ned's house. Meanwhile, Michael hops on his old motorbike, completely naked, with no clothes on as well, and hurtles off to Ned's cottage. The plan being to get into the cottage and answer the door, pretending to be Ned. Now, it turns out that the winnings are more than they thought, and so they rope in the entire village to reinforce this deception. A pact is drawn up. They all sign, except one, Lizzie, a frumpy cat lady with what seems to be no sense of humour. She wants to report them to receive a reward for doing so as well. Alternately, Jackie could just set aside $1 million just for her. The villagers are also holding Ned's funeral service at this time, which they all pretend is for Michael, who is of course still alive, but at Ned's house. Now, it all gets quite complicated, as you can imagine, as it goes on from here. Kirk Jones, the director of this film, wrote the idea as a 10-minute short film, and that then got expanded into the full length. The investors and everyone involved in making the film really liked the story. The finance raised was not great. The cast and crew agreed to work for reduced fees to get the film made. They drove it to Cannes for screening, where it was sold and released later in the same year. Although set in Ireland, it wasn't actually shot in Ireland. It was shot on the Isle of Man. Waking Ned, 1998. Hope you have a very, very good day. Subscribe and like if you do like this, and thank you very much. And